This video is sponsored by RKTF University, Radisson Blue. Vietnam's National Assembly appointed Tran Trinh Man as its new chairman on Monday, following the resignation of the previous head amid a corruption crackdown. At 61, Tran Thanh Man now holds one of the four most powerful positions in the Southeast Asian nation. Nepal Prime Minister Pushpa Kamal Dahal Prachanda won a vote of confidence in parliament on Monday. This victory enables him to continue leading a coalition government, striving for political stability amidst the country's frequent power struggles. China's electric vehicle makers are grappling with the effects of a significant economic slowdown, resulting in stagnating sales and declining revenues. Amid this challenging landscape, maintaining good relations with the suppliers is crucial, yet some EV manufacturers are reportedly straining these ties. After the demise of Hossein Amir Abdullahian, Iran picked the top negotiator Ali Bagheri Kani as the country's foreign minister. South Africa's highest court has barred former President Jacob Zuma from contesting the upcoming elections, ruling on Monday that his name will not appear on the ballot. This decision comes as the country braces for an intense election and is likely to deepen the existing political turmoil. Beijing said on Monday that Taiwan's internal politics did not change the fact it is part of China, warning that efforts towards the island's independence were a dead end after it sworn in new President Tsai Ing-wen. Divisions on whether Ukraine can legally receive a 30 billion euro loan sourced from 270 billion euros in seized Russian state assets are set to dominate discussions at the G7 finance ministers meeting in Stresa, Italy this week. Recent controversies surrounding Slack's machine learning practices have raised serious concerns about user privacy and data protection. It has been revealed that the company trains its models using user-friendly messages, files and other content without explicit consent, now sparking widespread alarm among users and privacy advocates. Microsoft announced that it will start offering AMD MI300X artificial intelligence chips to its cloud computing customers, positioning AMD to compete directly with NVIDIA's AI chip offering. Microsoft plans to provide more details about the development at the upcoming Build Developer Conference. Lebanon's Tehran-backed Hezbollah group mourned on Monday the death of Iranian President Ibrahim Raisi and other officials in a helicopter crash, praising him as a protector of anti-Israel groups in the region. OpenAI has faced significant controversies following the launch of its new GPT-4o powered GPT. Now, while initial reception included some positive headlines, the sudden exit of co-founder and renowned AI safety expert Ilyas Sutskever has caused considerable trouble. Iranian President Ibrahim Raisi and Foreign Minister Hossein Amir Abdullahian have died in a helicopter crash, state media confirmed on Monday. The American-made Bell 212 helicopter carrying them went missing in the mountains of northwestern Iran a day earlier. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Monday expressed shock by the tragic demise of Iranian President Dr. Saeed Ibrahim Raisi and said India stands with Iran in this time of sorrow. The Delhi police on Sunday seized the CCTV digital video recorder, also called DVR, from Delhi Chief Minister and Aam Aadmi Party convener Arvind Kejriwal's house in the case of alleged assault of AAP MP Swati Maliwal. The Indian Council of Medical Research has denounced a follow-up study by two Banaras Hindu University professors, which claimed that nearly a third of 926 recipients of the India-made Covaxin COVID-19 vaccine reported serious side effects. Four suspected terrorists believed to be linked to the ISIS have been arrested at Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel International Airport in Ahmedabad, according to the Gujarat ATS. The individuals identified as Sri Lankan nationals are currently being interrogated by Gujarat ATS officials.
खानदानी लुटेरों की कोशिश होगी बेकार, फिर एक बार मोदी सरकार।
इस तरह आरकेडीएफ विश्वविद्यालय राज्य और देश के आधुनिक और उच्च विश्वविद्यालयों में से एक है।
RKDF यूनिवर्सिटी, ये है RKDF यूनिवर्सिटी।
RKDF University, a world-class university. Education glorifies nation.
Delhi is expected to experience uncomfortably hot weather with the mercury likely to reach 45 degrees Celsius during the day, according to the IMD. The morning will be warm with the minimum temperature settling at 29.2 degrees Celsius, 3 notches above the season's average. The Indian Coast Guard successfully rescued 24 passengers and 2 crew members from the tourist ferry boat Nerul Paradise, which faced fuel exhaustion and rough weather near the Mormugao Harbour in Goa. The boat encountered waves exceeding 3 meters, leading to its stranding off the Goa coast on Sunday. For Punjab's Payal, a simple anniversary present from her husband turned out to be an actual lottery after she won a $1 million prize at the Dubai duty-free Millennium Draw. The Enforcement Directorate has written to the Union Home Ministry alleging that Aam Aadmi Party, which rules Delhi and Punjab, has received more than rupees 7 crore foreign funds in contravention of the FCRA, official sources said on Monday. The BJP criticized West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee for the attack on Ramakrishna Mission monks in Jalpaiguri, blaming her for the incident. Now senior leader Amit Malviya alleged that the attack followed her threatening comments against the mission, Bharat Sevashram Sangha and ISKCON, calling it the worst thing she could have done to the states. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has asserted that the BJP will emerge as the single largest party in the south, as he remained unwaveringly confident that his NDA alliance will cross 400 seats in Lok Sabha when election results will come out on June 4. The International Criminal Court has sought arrest warrants against Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and his Defense Minister Yoav Gallant for alleged war crimes in Gaza. They are also seeking warrants against 3 Hamas militants for attacks in Israel.